Good morning, traders. Welcome back to the Chart Whisperer and Happy New Year. Hope everybody had an incredible festive season. Everybody's feeling rested and rejuvenated and ready for a new year. I'm Tabo and I'm back again with another analysis video. So please do me a favor, hit the like button there, subscribe, and follow with me for today's analysis. Also a disclaimer. I had actually already recorded this video a few hours ago, but I made some mistakes in recording it actually, so the audio got all messed up. So I've already plotted the points of interest and everything, so I'm just gonna walk you through everything we have for today, so follow with me. Starting with the Dow Jones, we have had two levels of drop, and then they did, the level 2 behavior after dropping. They will come back to the May or something of that sort. So we had two levels of drop, and then price kind of pulled back off of that. But basically, I expect them to continue with the downtrend. I expect them to do one more level of drop to break this little level here, go down one more level before I look for the I look for any reversals. So Dow Jones, I definitely expect them to give us some nice bearish movement today, tomorrow maybe as well, depending on how they trade today. I expect them to give us a nice stop hunt. As you can see, like I said, I already plotted that, but I expect them to give us a nice stop hunt high drop. We have last week's high as our point of interest, so if we can get a nice reversal pattern here or anything like that, definitely we'll be taking that short. As you can see, there is some liquidity being trapped here because they haven't they've respected this little region here. They haven't come to too much, so maybe even somewhere here, what I expect is they might even come here, grab some liquidity from here all the way up there, and then close maybe even here even, and then drop price from there. So I definitely expect them to give us a nice stop hunt high drop here. Moving over to Nasdaq has completed their cycle. They gave us all three of our levels of drop here, as you can see, and then they formed what looks like our peak formation low, and they basically reverse price from there. So this could be our peak formation low, our anchor, and we might be looking to take longs from here for the rest of the week, or maybe up until Thursday, depending on how they treat price today and tomorrow. So I definitely expect them to give us from here two more levels of drop. They might even come back down here and make this peak formation a two-legged formation. I prefer those are my favorite. If they come down here and give us a two-legged peak formation, we might be able to secure this as our low of the week for sure, and then we take longs from here. But most likely we'll get a stop hunt that doesn't go all the way here. Maybe even it might even give us some pins down here. As you can see, ADR low is too close, too close to yesterday's low, so I don't have a point of interest from which I can take a trade today, but I definitely expect them to continue their upward trend there. Moving over to GBP/USD, we've had all three levels of drop here. It took forever to complete them, but we've had three levels of drop. So I expect them to reverse price and begin our uptrend. This might have started it, but it's not enough from the peak formation. Again, this could be our peak formation, our anchor. Price could come all the way down here to last week's low to confirm our two-legged peak formation. Again, those are my favorites. If they come back down here, then we might be able to take some longs. However, they could just continue in the uptrend from here and make this a complete first level of rise before we get two more levels of rise. But essentially, what I'm waiting for is a stop hunt low rise. So if we can get something nice at Friday's low, a nice reversal pattern here, as normal, only high probability setups, then I'll be definitely be taking a long. Again, it looks like there is some liquidity here, so they could come down here, maybe break this low for a little bit, or maybe even pin it preferably and close back above this. Then again, I'll be ready to go long there. Just look at the ADR low is a little too close. I'm not a fan, so I might not take a trade, but I'll still be monitoring price. So I'll just do that. My alert will definitely be there at Friday's low, and we'll see how price behaves there. Over to Euro USD, almost the same thing. They had their 3 levels of drop. As you can see there, a little bit more aggressive on what might be the peak formation low. The pin there was quite big, and then they reversed quite swiftly from there. So this could be a peak formation again. I would rather they came down again and give us a double-legged peak formation, take out whatever liquidity is left below this, and then we know for sure that we have our 2 or 3 levels of rise from there. Unfortunately, I don't have a peak, a point of interest I can take. As you can see, the ADR low is way too close to yesterday's low, so I won't be taking a position from there. But I'll be monitoring price, just so we know where we are on the cycle as normal. Moving over to AUD USD, let's see what's going on here. Level count, yes, we've had all 3 levels of drop there. They also took forever, just like the GBP/USD, but they've given us, and the way they've moved away from this point here, looks like this might be the peak formation low. They haven't given any serious peak formation signs. I don't see any pattern that confirms this apart from them reversing from here. So I mean, I do expect them to rise still. They've been in this region for a while. I expect them to rise. This a little bit more to the upside will confirm it as 1 level of rise, so I expect to see 2 more here. Because I'm not so sold on the peak formation, I actually want to see them come down again and give us a stop hunt low rise. I obviously won't take any trades because you can see the ADR low too close to any potential points of interest, but I do want to see them come down there, confirm our points of interest, and we know for a fact that liquidity has been taken out and our peak formation stands anchored, and we can expect a rise from there. So as you can see, I'll just be monitoring price. I'll just have a look at it. You know the drill, guys. On Monday I don't really normally have a lot of trades, if any. Of course we show up and see what's going on, but might not get any positions in that regard. Moving over to USD CAD, we have had 3 levels of about 3 levels of rise. They took what feels like forever to complete them. They've been chilling in level 3 for about 2 weeks now, since about mid-December. However, they have respected this high again. They haven't traded too much close to it. Basically, they went up here and they traded away from it, and they came to do what looks like a pin there. I guess there was some liquidity they had to get to grab up there, and they went there before reversing again. So for me, this means we are looking to have about 3 levels of drop, preferably a stop hunt high drop. I think our peak formation is set. It would be nice to have a 3-legged peak formation. The more the merrier, honestly. If they come back up here, as you can see, this looks like a really strong level of liquidity here, so they might just give us a nice reversal pattern here. Of course, I won't be able to trade it because the ADR high is right there. No positions for me, but them coming up here and reversing price will confirm it as our peak formation high, and possibly even the high of the weekend. We know that we can trade off of it safely. Furthermore, however, if they do break past this high here and they start trading above it, then we know that this was actually a reset level, and we can expect about 2 or 3 levels of rise. But until that happens, I'm still expecting a downtrend. I just don't have any points of interest, so I'll just monitor price just to keep us in check in terms of the level count, but I won't be taking any shorts from there. Moving over to the Swiss franc, we have had 1, 2, 3 levels of rise, quite similar as well, from a reset. So an extended period, they've been on the uptrend for quite a while. This looks like it could be the peak formation. No strong movements there to confirm it, but as you can see, yesterday they didn't want to come anywhere near it, so there might be some liquidity there. So I am looking to short price here. I'm expecting to see about 3 levels of drop on the Swiss franc, maybe for the rest of the week. ADR high is a little bit close to last week's high, sorry, but it's not too much of a train smash because we do have Friday's high there as a point of interest. As you can see, I am expecting to go short there, so I want to see a nice stop hunt high right up there to Friday's high. A nice reversal pattern, of course. As you know, I will take this short for sure, and maybe short it for another 2 or 3 days depending on how price behaves today. So I'll just be monitoring it, but this will be where my alert is. This is my point of interest. Let's see, can we take any continuations? Yes, we can. If you look at this, I think this is last month's high. Last month's high, if we get a nice continuation pattern, if they fail to go up there and instead break down here, I will take a nice continuation short there. Again, it'll be the same thing as usual. You know, I only want high probability setup, so I won't force anything. But if I get a nice short opportunity there, I will definitely take that. And then finally, S&P 500, similar to Nasdaq, we have had 3 levels of drop. They didn't take too long. It was about 3 days, maybe about 4. Yeah, about 3 days to complete our 4 days. Sorry, 4 days to complete our 3 levels of drop. It was quite clear. Excuse me. Quite clear levels of drop, and they pull price back up right again. So this looks like it could be our peak formation again. Nothing too aggressive to confirm it. However, when you look at the higher time frame, this kind of forms the second leg of a multi-day W. So let's look at the higher time frame to confirm that. Yeah, we are in level 1 consolidation from a drop, but this could be, as you know, we expect bullish movement most of the time in the S&P, so this could be the W for the reset, and price could be reversing from there. So that just confirms that if they do use this as their peak formation for this cycle, then we know that it ties with that one as well. So now that we have had one level of rise from there, I expect them to give us again about 2 or 3 more levels of rise. Maybe they'll come down there again to solidify this cycle and give us a 2-leg peak formation, but I think they won't. Doesn't look like they will. I think they've gotten their orders with this one here, with this move here. So which means I don't have any point of interest to take longs from. As you can see, ADR low is very close to yesterday's low, so it doesn't leave any room for me to take positions from there. Maybe a continuation. If it's an obvious setup, if it's a high probability setup, I'll definitely take a continuation long from there. But if anything, I'll just be monitoring price and expecting to take long positions maybe tomorrow or the day after, depending on how price behaves. And that concludes our analysis for today. Let's see how many opportunities. So maybe we'll take a position on Swiss franc, the pound, and the Dow Jones. Like I said, it's Monday. I don't always take a lot of trades, only looking for high probability setups. But like I said, that wraps up this today's conversation and analysis. So please do me a favor, hit the like button there, and more importantly, please click the link in the description. Join our Telegram channel. There's also a discussion group there, more importantly, where I want to see your guys' analysis, your ideas, your trades, your setup. Let's basically grow the community and see how we can trade together in line with the market maker. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay there in the Telegram group. Again, I'll also be updating if there's anything more from today's trading day, and I have so much more value planned for this year, this month even. So just follow through with us, and until then, trade safely, and I will see you guys in the next video.